Alright? Shalom. We got the brothers here. We got a brother. Alright?
Shia.
Alright. Alright.
Shalom.
Shalom. Brother Ash. We got the brother Zakaria. Alright? Before we start out, we want to give all praise, honor, and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakah Kodash.
Alright, double honor to our apostles and elders at Great Millstone who rule well, and peace, much peace and love to all the Akim out there spreading the word of truth and all the truth is sincere. Okay, so today's topic, alright, we got a camp going on the side, doing a little sideshow. Alright, we're gonna go into how the Most High is the Ancient of Days. He's before time, he's outside of time. He dwells in the spiritual world. In his realm, it's different, alright? And basically, we are to measure the times on earth, basically by the prophecies, okay? And, we measure the time by the prophecies, and that's how we know we at the end, man. Basically, America has already been destroyed. The kingdom is already here. It just has to be manifested in this realm.
Right? Because the kingdom of heaven is within you, like Yahweh Shai said, man. It's within us. It's already here. And what? That's the knowledge. Like the Apostle Rakah goes into, man. The kingdom starts right here with this book. The scriptures say, get wisdom, all right? Because wisdom brings you to a kingdom. All right? All you that honor thrones and scepters, that one throne and scepters, honor wisdom that she may reign forevermore. All right? Daniel chapters 7 and 10, right?
7 and 9.
7 and 9, Salaki. Daniel 7 and 9, it says, I beheld till the thrones were cast down, and the Ancient of Days did sit, whose garment was white as snow, and his hair, and the hair of his head like the pure wool.
Right. Hold on 1 second. Oh, that's talking about who the world ignorantly refers to as the Most High, or Salaki as God. All right. We call him, Most High, the power. All right. The creator of the heavens and the earth. All right. Who has the image of a so-called black man, all right? The scripture say he has white woolly hair and dark skin. And that's why the Most High is judging you, Morgan Freeman, all right? That's why you got the rape charges coming out on you, man, because you're trying to play the Most High, all right? They even had him in that movie Lucy, right? We've been talking about that. See, that's the spirit. All right, that movie Lucy, they try to show you how the woman at the end, she was able to control, like, time. Basically, they were trying to say she was the Most High. All right, and this vision that the brother is reading, this is a vision that Daniel had, man. He said he beheld, and read it again, bro.
It says, I beheld, Daniel 7 and 9, I beheld till the thrones were cast down, and the Ancient of Days did sit.
Right. So basically, when you read, like you're reading, what's that, Habakkuk, the 2nd chapter says, write the vision, make it plain upon the table. You don't gotta get it. But basically, when the prophets had these visions, man, basically, it already happened, man. Robert Kushak, you get Isaiah 46 and 10. Alright, because the Most High just gave him a vision of what was to come, man. Alright, he said he beheld and so the Ancient of Days did sit. Alright, because the Most High, he's known as the Ancient of Days, right? He's before time. Alright? Get that?
This is Isaiah 46, I'm starting at 9. It says, remember the former things of old, for I am Yahweh, and there is none else. I am Yahweh, and there is none like me. Verse 10, declaring the end from the beginning, and from ancient times the things that are not yet done, saying, my counsel shall stand, and I will do all my pleasures.
Right, man.
So he just said that he declared the end from the beginning. He said he already knew what was going to happen before it even happened. And he revealed those secrets unto us, the servants, the prophets, man. So now what? We just proclaiming what he told us in the dark, we bringing it out into the light, man. All right, telling you that this place is going to be thrown down, like we just read in Daniel. He said, I beheld till the thrones was cast down. We're in the midst of the thrones being cast down. He's talking about the 7 beasts, man. The kingdoms that would rise and that would fall. We're in the last kingdom that would rise and that would fall. And there was biblical prophecy that the last kingdom, or the people, the nation that would be in rulership in the last kingdom would be the Edomites. Lamentations 4. He said, I will no more carry thee away into captivity. This is our last captivity. And guess who's in rulership? The Edomites, the so-called white men. So the thrones is about to be cast down, and the Lord is going to reveal himself, man, through his only begotten son, like the brother we got in 2nd Ezra, the 9th chapter, said the highest is going to begin to visit the world in which he created, man. And who's he going to send? He's going to send his only begotten son. If you have seen me, you have seen the Father, man.
That's right.
You know?
That's right. And it said, and Daniel said the Ancient of Days did sit.
Yeah,
You feel me? So it basically already happened, man. It was written, okay? Everything that's in these scriptures, you know, it's basically already happened in the heavens, man. That's why we say the Lord's Prayer, all right? That will be done on earth as it is in heaven. It's already king, like the brother said before, the kingdom of heaven is within. So I mean, within us, you know, it's coming out. You know what I mean? All right, and then it says declaring former things, you know, of ancient times, man. That's how the Most High get down, you know. And when the prophets had those visions, man, they were seeing it, man. All right, in the spiritual realm, the Most High already made it happen, man. It's just happening in His time. You get that 2 Peter?
I got it. Yeah, this is 2 Peter chapter 3 and verse 8. But beloved, be not ignorant of this one thing, that one day is with the Lord as 1,000 years, and 1,000 years is one day.
Yeah, so the time in the heavens is different from the time on earth, man. All right, the Most High, when he was going into the Most High, he's outside of time, man. But he make his judgment on earth at certain periods, man.
Yeah, he said in the book of Job, I believe it's 14 and 5, he said that he appointed the times of this place in which he cannot pass, man.
Yeah.
So the Lord has an appointed time for America to go down. And guess what? We're approaching that appointed time quickly, man. Quickly and speedily.
So you cannot pass.
Yeah. It says the Lord is not slack concerning his promise, as some men count slackness. Yeah, then when you go into that word slack, that's the spirit, because I was going into this last night. When you go into that word slack, it means delay. All right, in the scriptures it says, the Lord will send plagues upon this earth, and they will not slack, meaning they will not be delayed. So as we see them coming to pass, it's only going to speed up. It's only going to intensify. Last year you had what? Plagues hitting the earth, hurricanes, earthquakes, fires. That's just going to intensify. It's not going to slow down. The RFID chip made headline news here in America over there in Wisconsin. That's not going to stop. It's going to intensify, man. All right.
Just like what it was, the wars, man. What, 2012? And before that, the Syrian war was only at a minimum, man. Now look, ever since then, it was just speeding up to the point. Look at it right now, man. It done went from a proxy war to about to be a whole full-out war on Syrian territory, yeah?
Well, they dropping bombs and shit already, man. You know? It's not, we're not in the time of playing games. Scriptures say there's a time for peace and a time for war.
That's the season. That's the season. I said that's the spirit. I got it.
There's a time for everything, man. You say you got it?
Yeah. This is Ecclesiastes 3, and I'll start at 1. So everything, there is a season and a time to every purpose under the heaven. So, you know, just like you saying, like we were saying before the video, you know, the Heavenly Father, he's before time, he's ancient time, he created time.
Yeah.
And he set certain things that happen at certain times and certain periods down the line, down the timeline, man, so to say. A time to be born, a time to die, a time to plant, a time to pluck up that which is planted, a time to kill, a time to be to heal, a time to break down, and a time to build up, a time to weep, and a time to laugh, a time to mourn.
Our people, Salakia, they got their times all out of order.
All right.
We're in the time of bringing this place down through the spirit, but they trying to build up in this place. We're in the time of hating this world, but they trying to love. All right, we're in a time of war, but they trying to ask for peace. But the scriptures say they shall ask for peace and safety, but then sudden destruction will come upon them, man. So it's all the Lord already ordained everything that's happening. He already ordained it, man. That's the power that we serve, man. That's why we don't fear nothing, man. We don't fear what flesh and blood can do to us, man. You earth and ashes, man. We fear Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, the power that controls everything. This book dictates what goes on the earth, man. All right. This is how you measure the times.
Yep.
He says in Esdras, measure the times diligently. This is the measuring stick, man. You know? Yeah, that's right.
This is Ecclesiastes 8 in verse 5. Whosoever keepeth the commandment shall feel no evil thing, and in a wise man's heart discerneth both time and judgment, man. You know, we got wise, man. We discern the time and the judgment, man. We know what time it is, man. Two-thirds, they don't know what time it is, like the brother Yeshaya said, man. They got their time out of order, man.
Niggas need to watch, man.
Watch it.
Yeah, because we the watchmen, all right? We the watchmen. We on our watch, man. Going back into that Habakkuk, we will stand upon our watch, all right? See what the Lord will say to us when we reprove, man. All right, write the vision, make it plain upon table. That's the vision is already written down. But nowadays, we in 2018. Now we just writing the vision, putting it on the camera, man. Making it plain.
we
telling you who Magog is, man. We telling you it's Russia. We're telling you who Babylon is. It's America. And then we going into the news article showing you that that's happening right now.
That's how we know. That's
Yeah,
how
that's
we
right.
can break it down because it's happening.
Yep.
The prophets of old wasn't able to break, like the apostles be saying, you know, they didn't understand those visions
Yeah.
because the things that was happening in those visions wasn't really happening on the earth.
Yeah, it wasn't set for that time yet, man.
Right, like you read Revelation, they talk about the like how John was talking about those scorpions, I don't know, flying, those flying,
World War II.
yeah.
The scorpion. I know what you're talking about. The
Right.
scorpion. I believe it's Revelation 9.
Right, they're talking about the John, you know, or let's say how the scriptures talk about the arrows. The arrows are missiles. They didn't have anything to explain what a missile was, so they said arrow. Now you could go on your news every day. They're talking about
Missiles.
thermonuclear missiles, man.
Yeah.
That's how we know we at the end, man. You know?
Right. All right. This is back in. You want more on that, Peters? I'll finish this verse 9. 2 Peter 3 and 9. It says, "The Lord is not slack concerning His promise, as some men count slackness, but is yet niggas get caught up in what's going on around them, man. All right, because they gotta go to work every day. They get caught up in that bullshit, man. It's Memorial Day weekend, so called, man. We caught up in Esau's holidays, man. All right, but we're not looking at that. The scriptures say, "Pay not attention to the things which are seen, but the things which are unseen, man." There's a lot of things going on behind closed doors, man. For example, in the book of Romans, all right, the 11th chapter. I think it's the 11th chapter. You had Elijah, right? He said he thought he was the only prophet left. But the Lord said, "I reserved unto me 7,000 more men that have not bowed their knee to Baal." So if you pay attention, there's only about a camp in East State, average 10 brothers, however you may do. Try to form it in your mind carnally. You gotta be in the spirit, man.
Right.
To be spiritually minded is life, man.
Also, like you read in Acts, the Most High woke up, used the apostles to wake up thousands of men in one day.
Yeah. By this word, man.
Right, by the word.
It's about to be a wrap. Oh, by the power too, man.
Yeah,
Just
by the
wait till
power.
brothers start healing, man. The apostles start healing. It was prophecy that they would heal again on the uttermost part of the earth.
Yep.
Hey, the Bible tell you, in the day of thy power, thy people shall be willing, man.
Right. Yeah.
Right, and that's another prophecy. You know, once that's how once that comes, that's how you know you're really gonna be at the end. Because brothers really gonna be waking up.
Yep.
Right.
Space is gonna be so high, it's gonna be ridiculous, man.
Ridiculous.
Hey, what it say in Matthew, 12th chapter, I believe. Was that the 24th chapter?
What?
This gospel shall be preached in
The
the
whole
end.
earth, yeah, and then shall the end come.
You know, that's another way you can measure the time. You know.
Brothers breaking up in Romania, South Africa, East Africa, West Africa.
Somebody was on the live show said, hey,
Russia, yeah, damn, man. Russia's gonna get fucked up too, alright? Damn, Russians, man, y'all gonna get it too, man. Cause y'all Edomites, man. The Lord is using you, the Medes. Should say set thy face against Gog and Magog, man. So we coming against y'all too. Y'all just one of the tools that the Lord is gonna use to fuck up this Babylon, man.
This is 2nd Ezra 6 and verse 28. As for faith, it shall flourish. Corruption shall be overcome, and the truth, which have been so long without fruit, shall be declared. And it's true. Faith is flourishing. Man, you see brothers waking up on the four corners of the earth. That's how you know the time that Esau is at the end. That the Lord is waking up his people, man.
Yeah, and our faith is what's bringing this place down, man.
That's right,
All right, because it says, as faith as a mustard seed, you shall be able to move mountains, man. In the scriptures, mountains is symbolic for kingdoms and rulerships and governments, man. So by our faith, this government is going down, man. Our faith in these scriptures, through us prophesying like the brother quoted in Matthew, this gospel being pushed is what's bringing the end in. What's bringing the destruction of this place. Going back into that Job, the time that's been appointed for this place that he cannot pass, we're getting there faster and faster and faster because what? They're just waking up. Because faith is flourishing. Truth is abounding. You know? Right. Yep.
You know.
I got that 2nd Ezra 9. 2nd Ezra 9:1, it says, He answered me then and said, Measure thou the time diligently in itself. And when thou seest part of the signs past, when I have told thee before. Right, so measure the time diligently, man. You got to be diligent to make your calling and election sure, man. There's the ruler right here. Here's the measuring stick right here, man. This is what, going back into the Isaiah that you brought out, the Lord said what was going to happen before it even happened. He declared the end from the beginning, and it's all written about in this book. So it's not no fairy tale, man.
Basically, this is the Lord's movie. We got the script. We got the scripture, so we already know what's gonna happen, man. You know, we got the inside scoop. We got spoiler alert, you know?
Yep, that's right. It says, Then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. Man, motherfuckers should be scared, man.
Right.
But they walking up and down the street, walking past the camp, man. All right, like the Lord's not about to visit this place. And it says in Isaiah, I believe it's Isaiah 29:6, said what? He'll visit this place with thunder, man, with fire, with tempest, man.
Tempest, storms. The Heavenly Father been visiting this place,
Yeah.
and it's getting, and you see how it's getting closer and closer and closer to the end. But like the brother said, the people refuse because at the end of the day, you can't tell what time it is if you ain't got a watch, my guy.
That's right. That's right.
And they ain't got the spirit, man. That's the watch this.
Like Elder Zion one when he came down, what he said? He said anybody ask what time it is, it's time for the so-called white man to go down.
That's right.
You know, that's the time we're in. The time of Jacob to risen up.
It says, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning.
Cyprus had back then had the protests going on because they closed the banks down, man. Before they shut the banks down, what they did, they limited, people would draw, you see long lines, then they shut the banks, the niggas went crazy. Next thing you know, it's uproars in Ferguson, it's uproars in UK, it's uproars over here, it's uproars over there. Earthquakes in places that you wouldn't even you wouldn't have never thought was a freaking country on earth, man.
A random ass motherfucking country, man. Like, where is that at? You can't even point it out on a map.
You can't,
It said diverse places, man, all across the world, though, man. Even these terrorist attacks, man, that's uproars of the people, man. These damn, the scriptures say he shall be afraid of terrors on every side, man. It's gonna keep increasing, man. The brother gave me a fun fact yesterday. I forget the exact numbers, but over here in America, it has more terrorist attacks than everywhere else, or school shootings, school shootings, compared to everywhere else combined in the rest of the world, man. So that's prophecy coming to pass, showing you that Yahweh Shai is on his way back, man. You can't get caught up. You know, you can't get caught up in what you see, because this place is going down, man. You know? Just because motherfuckers is making marriage, hey, that shows you that the Lord is coming back. It says, as in the days of the Son of Man, shall be like the days of Noah. They was eating, drinking, everything was cool, all right? But Yahweh Shai is on his way back, man. And when he come back, you better be ready, man, to enter into that ark. You know?
Hey, shit, we was talking about times where the scriptures tell you in 2nd Ezra, Esau is the end of the world and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. Hey, like you was going into, Esau is in rule right now. So guess what? This is the end. That's how you know we in the time of the end, because Esau's on top, bro.
I'm gonna get that because it goes in. It says 2nd Ezra 6 and 7. Then answered I and said, what shall be the parting asunder of the time? Or when shall be the end of the first and the beginning of it that followeth? So the Lord is about to press the restart button, man. The reset button. Yeah. Going back into that Peters, he said what? He'll bring that the earth will be dissolved, man. The heavens will be on fire, and the elements will dissolve, man. That's the reset button. Intercontinental ballistic missiles, man. You know, it's not just an easy button, you know. And the reset button is Russia thinking the evil thought, pressing that damn nuke button. Iran getting the evil thought, pressing that button, man. It's sending missiles over here.
Hey, you wanna know what's funny, right? You wanna know what's funny? Usually, what's the reset button? The reset button or the power off button is usually red, right? The fucking button for the nukes is red. Like just like you said, the EZ button, that shit was red, right?
This place is gonna go down quick and in a hurry, man.
That's right.
And guess who's next? Us, man.
Looking at it.
We're gonna be joint heirs with Yahweh Shai, man. The Lord said, if you suffer with me, you'll be glorified with me, man. You'll be joint heirs with me. The suffering for this present time can be compared to the glory that we're gonna receive, man. So fuck this place, man. Fuck the hell that we catching. Fuck Jacob's trouble, man. It says that what? He shall be saved out of it, man. And if you have faith, then you're gonna get saved from the famine, from the pestilence, from the earthquakes in diverse places. From all the signs that the plagues ain't for us, Lord, when we upon the elect. The plagues is for these devils out here, man. For these wicked heathens, man. That's who it's for. We gonna be protected, man. Lord, willing we stay diligent. Alright? Lord, willing we stay faithful.
This is 2nd Ezra 2 Esdras 2 in verse 27 says, "Be not weary, for when the day of trouble and heaviness cometh, others shall weep and be sorrowful, but thou shalt be merry and have abundance. The heathen shall envy thee, but they shall be able to do nothing against thee, saith the Lord." Man, so all hell breaking loose, and we measure in time diligently. We see the Lord about to bring judgment. He gonna protect his men. He gonna have a hedge around his men, man. While they're weeping and sorrow and they ask, He's gonna be merry, praising Yahweh Shem Shah.
And the scriptures say, a wise man foreseeth the evil and hideth himself.
Prudent.
Man.
Yeah, prudent man.
Yeah. But a wicked man, he don't see it, man.
He keep going.
Yeah, he too busy about Memorial Day, man. He too busy about, what's going on around here, man. We not focused on this, man. We do what we do, but we always in the spirit, man. We might be out of the board, like the Elder Yawakal goes into, man. You be out somewhere, but you always spiritually minded, man. We never get caught up in the ways of this world, man. We never get caught up in the job, because the Lord said all that shit's gonna come to naught, man. We ready to give everything up for Yahweh Shem Shah. That's the greatest form of love, man. To lay your life down for your brethren. It's our reasonable service, to present our body a living sacrifice. It's out here raining, man. All right, we in Miami. I'm not from here, man. I'm in Miami, bro. These ass titties walking everywhere. I'm out here reading the scripture through the spirit and power. Yahweh Shem Shah, man. This is better than anything, man. This is better than anything I could have ever dreamed of, man. And I'm not, Lord willing, we're not gonna let no man take our crown, man.
That's right. That's right.
This is why we was sent on this earth, man. And we have a mission that we must accomplish. We can't let nothing divert us from that mission. What's the mission? Chant down Babylon, man. Prophesy the downfall of this place. And we doing that through the Spirit of the Lord. We're doing a hell of a good job, man. This place is crumbling, man. And we got the spiritual eyes, because we still see buildings, man.
Right.
We still see people walking up and down the streets. But spiritually we see it, man. Oh, well, the scripture says it in that 2 Esdras. With bodily eyes we have not seen the Lord, but in spirit we believe, man. We don't see this place. We don't see the bombs hitting this place right now, but in the spirit we already know what's coming, man.
Because it had already happened.
Yeah.
It's already happened.
Right.
That we getting into. The Most High already set up. The Most High already created this whole movie,
Yeah.
It's playing out. It just has to play it out. But in his realm, it's done. That's why when Yahweh Shah went on the cross, he said, "It is finished." And that was 2,000 years ago.
Yeah,
We're still here.
Yeah,
He said it was finished.
Yeah,
2,000 years ago.
he said it was done. The kingdom already. Hey, man. Yeah, man. It's like what? Manifest destiny. You got to keep speaking it until they come into existence, man. That's the thing. Hey, we destined to run the world because the scriptures tell us that, man. The world was made for our sake. All right. In due season, we're gonna get the kingdom, man. We're gonna reap, man. And just like in due season, Esau's gonna reap. Hey, the corruption that he sold, man. He gonna get put down, man.
The scripture says the Lord is not mocked. Whatsoever a man soweth, that's how he reap. What does the so-called white man sow since he came in the room? Rape, rob, and murder, man. So he has to get judged for that. And that's in the scriptures. That's the judgment that's written. Revelation 13 and 9 and 10, man. He that had an ear, let him hear. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. There's no way around it, man. You must be killed with the sword.
That's right.
And this is what we got faith in.
That's right.
This is what we patiently waiting for.
That's right.
All right? For these prophecies to come to pass. And it's just a matter of time. Right? That's the topic of the video. Time. It's just a matter of being patient. The scriptures say, "Be not weary in well doing." In due season, all right, we shall reap if we don't fail, man. If we don't quit, man. Niggas is falling out. Paul said, man, I marvel that ye be so soon removed from the gospel, man.
Bruh.
Hey, the scriptures talk about the prophets, how they seen the prophecies afar off, but they still believed, man. They knew, the disciples in Acts, they knew that the kingdom wasn't going to come in that time. They asked Yahweh Shai in the beginning of Acts, are you going to return the kingdom to Israel now? He said it's not for, I can't tell you that. We don't know I can't tell you the exact time.
Only the Heavenly Father knows.
That shows you there's two different entities, man. There's a father and there's a son, But so they knew in that time that they wasn't going to get the kingdom. They still died for the word, man. They still died for Yahweh Shai. They still kept pushing the word, man. All right? And guess what? Those men are back on this earth today. All right? To finish the job, man. Finish these Edomites off, man. Finish our job. Yahweh Shai said in the book of John, the 9th chapter, man, he said, I am the light of the world, man. As long as I am in the world, I'll be the light of the world. All right? I will be the light because the night is about to come, man. That night is what? The day of the Lord. Darkness all over the whole planet Earth, man. Especially here in America.
That's why the scriptures tell us we are not of children of the night, but children of the day, man. Because we got the light, which is Yahweh Shai, man.
Right.
Yep.
Right.
Niggas won't die.
Yeah, you bring that out already.
This is 2nd Esdras 2. 2nd Esdras 2 and 13. It says, "Go and ye shall receive. Pray for a few days unto you."
Yeah, go and ye shall receive, man. Write the vision, make it plain upon table, that he may run that readeth it, man. The scripture saying Hebrews the 12th chapter, lay aside every weight of sin, alright? Run that ye may obtain. That's what we want, man.
That's right.
Fuck all this shit, man. Fuck a Bentley, fuck a Rolex, fuck these hoes, fuck this whole entire world, man. We cast it all off to receive something we ain't even seen yet, man. But we have faith and believe that Yahweh Shai is coming back. Why? Because everything that's in this Bible has come to pass and is coming to pass as we speak, man. Literally as we speak.
And
the word of the Lord don't go out void.
And will continue to come.
That's right. Yep. Till all the words be come to pass, man. Till all be fulfilled. The waters. Go ahead.
It says 2nd Esdras 2 and 13. "Go and ye shall receive. Pray for a few days unto you."
Yeah, so we praying that the times be shortened.
Right.
Because if the times don't be shortened, no flesh would be saved, man.
Right.
Like the scriptures say. And the times, and everybody knows the times is being shortened. It's June,
Everybody
man.
knows that. Everybody say you go to the grocery store, you hear a side conversation. This why everything goes so fast.
Yeah.
You just hear like, I know.
Yeah. But it's all what? Because of the elect's sake, man.
Right.
Like we said, this is the scriptures, this is the Lord's movie, man. Alright? And the main character is the elect, man. He said he'll avenge the very elect. That's what it's all about. That's who Yahweh Shai is coming back. That's who he came for when he first came to this earth. To die for the elect. When he's coming back, who you think he gonna get? The elect, man, the chosen. Alright, go ahead.
It says, "Go and ye shall receive. Pray for a few days unto you, that they may be shortened. The kingdom is already prepared for you. Watch."
It's already there, man. You know?
Already there.
It's already, it's there for us, man.
Watch. Hey, that's fit. I just read Luke the 14th chapter. Because, hey, you said what? Yahweh Shai came to die for the elect. What do you think he gonna come back and do? Come get the elect. He said that in, I said Luke, it's like John the 14th chapter. John the 14th chapter.
Yeah, 17 also, man. I pray for them, I pray not
for what? And then look what Zachariah just brought up. The kingdom is already prepared for you. In John the 14th chapter, what did Yahweh Shai talk about? In the Father's house, big mansions, man.
And Luke it says, seek ye the kingdom of heaven, and all these things shall be added on to you. It is your Father's good pleasure to give you the kingdom, man. The Lord wants to give us the kingdom, but he has to hold himself to his word, man.
Right.
And his word, before he can give us the kingdom, America has to be destroyed. By fire and brimstone, man.
That's right.
And it's right around the corner. All these idiots, man. We've seen a damn nigga woman with a Walmart bag over her fucking weed, man. Damn hair hat, man.
Looking like hippos.
That's prophecy in the Bible, though. That they'll wear bonnets, man, and shit like that, man. Man, the scriptures go hard, man.
Blue letter, not a blue letter, online Epsilon, the word watch. It says, "Old English, a watching state of being or remaining awake." Wakefulness. So watch comes from the word awake. Alright. Also act or practice of refraining from sleep for devotional or penitential purposes.
Hey, what the scriptures tell you what? The Lord actually asks these people, how long will you sluggard? Will you sleep? Right? In a roundabout way. Them niggas in the night. The night is supposed to be the portion of time where you sleep, not during the day. During the day, you're supposed to be up, man. These motherfuckers ain't on their watch, man. They're gonna die, man.
Yeah, because I believe Yahweh Shai, he said in the third watch of the night, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, he said things like that, I'm paraphrasing, because you read on a lot. It says to be strong, be lively, as
Lively stones. Yeah. We are lively stones. Great millstones. That's what that's talking about, man. We're the lively stones, and who's the chief cornerstone? Which these niggas refuse, man. That's why you gonna die, man. Because you refuse them. You're the same niggas that said let his blood be upon us and our kids. Well, you got your wish, man. You got to be judged for what you said, man, and what you did, man. You delivered your Yahweh Shai, man. So niggas are spitting on him and slapping out with Lord. So when the king come back and said, what? Those are my enemies that don't want me to reign over them, bring them in and slay them before me. And like how King David got down, man. He said he called one of his young ones to kill him, man. So the Lord is going to use us, man. We're little ones, man. Take this dog's head off, man.
Like Joshua, when they took those kings.
Look at Romans 13 and verse 11. In that knowing the time, that now it is high time to awake out of sleep.
So we know the time. To awake out of sleep.
What is it? Second
Do the what? Get out of your sealed houses. Come out to the highways and byways and do the work of the Lord, man. That's the times we living in. Casting off this current world and putting on the what? Immortal clothing.
Right.
That's how you gonna get the crown. Like we was on our way over here, it was raining, we was trying to do a live show. We got niggas doing award damn ceremony. Award, Israelite award show. The real reward is second entrance and second chapter, man. Get a crown placed upon your head for standing so stiffly for the name of the Lord, man.
Say that one more time, my brother.
There it is, man. And we, Lord willing, we go into after the canon, man. Go ahead.
They received the corruptible award, man. We're going to
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
No, everlasting. The scriptures say what? In Sirach, I believe that's 27, somewhere around there. The days of Israel are innumerable. You know, because that's another thing. When we get to the kingdom, it's going to be everlasting.
As on earth as it is in heaven. So the time is going to switch up, man. You see, the days is going by fast. Esau's captivity is not going to go by this fast, man.
Oh, that's going to slow.
It's going to, bro, the Lord
One
kept
day it's
the...
going to be
That's
1,000
what
years
it's
to
going to be long as hell, man. The Lord kept the sun in the sky for some of our battles, man.
Joshua,
So
the sun and the moon stayed in its place. That
So the days is going to be so long, man. And just wait, bro, till we get the power, man. Just wait till we get the power, bro. It's going to be a wrap, man. The kingdom's already prepared for us, man. We in our sackcloth, post choosing, man. It's sackcloth, right?
This the scripture say, I believe that's Luke, the 10th chapter. Is when they got the power, when Yahweh was given the power, it's like marvel not that
You got it. Marvel not that you have power over spirits, but that your name is written in the book of life.
Right,
Prepare for
right. Because if we get the power, we don't know we part of the elect. Anybody get the power, they know you're gonna be part of your elect.
Yeah.
You know, so you gonna be like, it's here, shit. You know.
Back at Romans 13 and 11, it says, in that knowing the time, that now it is high time to awake out of sleep, for now is our salvation nearer than when we believe. Yeah, man. So our salvation is nearer than when we believe, man. All right, we hasten to come, and Lord willing, it comes soon, man. All right, this year, man, we praying to Yahweh Shema Shah, man. All right, it probably comes sooner than that.
Yeah, if it's next year, we still gonna be pushing for the Spirit of the Lord, man, until the kingdom comes in. That's the reason why we're on this earth, man. To wait for salvation, wait upon the Lord so that He rise up to the prey, man.
That's humble.
I got a priest, so I guess we'll close it on that. Close it on this. This is Revelation, chapter 21. I'll start at 1. And I saw a new heaven and a new earth, for the first heaven and the first earth were passed away, and there was no more sea. Right?
And how they pass away? Through the fire, man. You know, the missiles. All this shit is bugged out, man. Eve with Esau. Well, it's not really bugged out. It happened in Genesis, so it's gonna happen in the end too, man. You know, hey, the things that are written aforetime was written for our learning. There's no new thing under the sun, man. But this place gotta go. You know, it's gone. It's gone. It's gone. It already happened.
Hey, it is falling. Babylon is falling. It is falling.
It is
That's
falling.
the spirit. I was talking about that scripture earlier.
It's already done.
All right, verse 2. And I, John, saw the holy city, New Jerusalem, coming down from the Most High out of heaven.
Yeah, and that's talking about what? We're going to descend from the chariots, man.
In a new body.
That's smooth as fuck, bro. You getting off a UFO, man. In a new body.
And then Shalaki descending like Superman, bro.
Oh my goodness.
Slow as fuck. And then or certain brothers, you know me, I'm wild. I'm going free fall straight for boom, straight upright. Let's go. Let's go.
What's that when that nigga Tory Lane said? Jumped out what the fuck is that? You know? We're really gonna be up and out. What the F is that? You know what I mean? You know? Prepared as a bride.
They shall be at the amazed at the strangeness of their salvation, man. The vehicles of our salvation is the chariots, man. That's what the angels is coming back in. That's what Yahweh Shai is leading them in to deliver their elect. Fuck up the rest of these retards out here, man. It's no belly.
Prepared as a bride adorned for her husband.
And I heard
That's the real marriage.
Right, yeah, that's
Prepared as a bride adorned for her husband.
the real royal marriage.
That's right.
Everybody bugging out over them fucking devils.
Yeah. The real royal marriage is the elect, man. Adorned for her husband. How is she gonna be this? Like before, I did a video through the spirit on that. Like a woman in the book of Esther. Before Esther got with Xerxes, she had to purify herself. Before we can get with Yahweh Shah, we got to go through purification. And how do we get through purification? Gold is tried in the fire and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity. So this adversity is what's purifying us for the Lord, man.
So we could be acceptable. So we could be acceptable in the sight of the Heavenly Father. We presented it to Him, man. All right, these were the men. These were the choice men you gave me. They kept their foot.
Follow me with it so
Yeah, they followed them, just like Ooh, that's gonna be beautiful.
Well, Verse 3. And I heard a great voice out of heaven saying, Behold, the tabernacle of the Most High is with men, and He will dwell with them, and they shall be His people, and the Most High Himself shall be with them and be their power.
Yeah. So Yahweh Shai is going to be in the midst of us, man. You know? He's going to be down here, you know, He's going to be showing us how to get down, man. He's going to put us on game, bro.
People say, why you going to get my like that? Let me say how you do this shit.
Well, the Lord said He'll put His vengeance within us, so that He can take vengeance on these Edomites, man. Lord, hey, they say vengeance is the Lord. Yeah, it's the Lord. But who's He gonna use, man? His men, you know.
Just like He gonna mock these niggas, but use His men.
Is it Isaiah 43? I will make the a new threshing instrument.
Sharp threshing.
You know? Yeah, sharp. Wow. Verse Revelation 21:4. And the Most High shall wipe away all tears from their eyes, and there shall be no more death, neither sorrow nor crying, neither shall there be any more pain, for the former things are passed away. Alright, so everything you see around this bullshit life that we go through, brothers catching hell, you know what I mean, women acting up, your job acting up, your family coming up against you, alright, demons everywhere you go, demons hopping on people just to mess with you, you know what I mean, they don't know why, you know,
Satan, man.
you know,
The Lord defeated Satan, man.
right, it's say what, we have more than conquerors, you know how it's trying to say, right, y'all was trying, no, yeah, we already got the W, you know, we just waiting, man, we just waiting.
Hey, Slap. You see, I said we got the W. Look at it like this, right? World champions in football, basketball, hockey, right? They win their trophy. They all stand up with their trophy, but when they get the ring next season, first game, so they had to wait. They had to wait that whole off season for their fucking ring.
Right. You know, yeah, because that's a corruptible crown. They working for. We're doing it for a corruptible crown, you know. All right. Revelation 21:5, and He that sat upon the throne said, all right, we're talking about the throne in Daniel 7th chapter. All right, because if you read on in Daniel 7th chapter, it talks about how the Lamb came to the Most High, you know. All right, that's basically what when Yahweh Shai, after He went on the cross, all right, came back, thought with the disciples for 40 days, and then he went back in the spiritual realm and said, when He went to His Father, He was glorified, man. He received His glory. All right, and the same glory you got in the heavens, He's going to come down and receive glory on earth, man. Lord willing, we part of that, we're going to get it too. That's right. You know? And so that when it says the Lamb went and sat next to the Most High. And right now, Yahweh Shai is sitting on the right hand side of the power, man. All right? And verse 5, it says, and He that sat upon the throne said, Behold, I make all things new. And He said unto me, Write, for these words are true and faithful. You know, it's true and faithful, meaning it's going to come to pass, man. All right? And verse 6, and He said unto me, It is done. I am Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end. I will give unto him that is athirst of the fountain of the water of life freely. He that overcometh shall inherit all things, and I will be his power, and he shall be my son.
You know, and I watched, man, watching these Edomites get taken down, man. You will continue pushing this truth and sincerity, continue exalting Yahweh Shai, man. Right? so we can continue get those crowns, man. See how shot on us will really cool.
Hey, so with that, Lord, one of you brothers was edified. We want to give all praise, honor, and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakal Kodash.
double honors to our apostles and elders at Great Millstone who rule well, and much love to all your sister, brothers out there that's pushing this word in all truth and sincerity. All right? America's done. Shut up.